PPM
TV back here with Nick and Bailey, mate.
You know what time it is, people. I reacted to this last night, but my missus was asleep and had to be a bit quiet. And I've got Bailey here now.
Yes.
And we got Beatles Now and Then. What a great music video. I've just explained to Bailey the Beatles and what they are and this song. And it's just been released and the whole world's going crazy right now. Do you want to know something, Bailey, yeah? There was this thing called, I don't know much and you lot correct us on this, but there was this thing called the British Invasion. And rock and roll, English people in England, they couldn't make it. And then the Beatles come through and made it, and I think like the Beatles made it, but no one else in England could make it because in America, because America was just blowing. And then I don't know how long after, but the Rolling Stones. So the Beatles was just destroying America bands. They were number one, and they were the only British band that was like rock and roll, and they were just beating everybody.
Oh yeah, we are.
But nobody else could make it in England really. And then the Rolling Stones came through, and this is 50, 60 odd years ago, like the 60s or whatever. Let us know. And then the Rolling Stones came through, and then smashed it more than the whole of Britain came. And loads of bands from Britain just destroyed it, and it was called the British Invasion. That's what they called it. And yeah, it was called the British Invasion, something like that. You lot like overcorrect me. I only know that little info, but I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm a little I know I'm a bit out. But yeah, man, it was great. But do you want to know the greatest thing about that? This is like 50 years later, and the Rolling Stones have just come out. So the second band to make this British Invasion has just made their new album, and they got best album or whatever. And the Beatles has just made their new single, and they got best single. And this is 50 years later, and they're still beating all these Ariana Grandes and everything. I'm just saying though. These people are 50 years later, and these two bands have just come back and exploded. That's how you know this song's a good song. Trust me, I like Ariana as well, but I bet she's sitting here right now listening to this song. Come on. I'll forget that. I bet she's listening to this song right now, mate. Everyone is. Such a good tune. Is the tape? It's playing. You'll see John. I'll show you who John is. John, the one that goes first, the one that sings first. He's not there. So the people that are alive, you would have heard it on the radio. The people that are still alive is Ringo. He's the drummer, and then you got Paul McCartney, and George is a legend. But Paul and John's always been like classed as like the leaders. I'll say John is the leader. I would say John. I like John more. I'm a John fan, but I would think people say John Lennon and the Beatles more than Paul. But yeah, so I'll show you who there. So that's Ringo, and the other one is Paul McCartney. That's Paul McCartney. And the other two passed away now.
I know it's true.
John Lennon's voice.
It's all because of you.
Paul McCartney. Oh, beautiful. There's Ringo. John, hey, my G! Oh, that's John Lennon. That's my idol. John Lennon. Do you want to know something, yeah? When I'm a rap, you know I like my rap music. But John Lennon and Cat Stevens, I like Michael and that as Patty. But John and Cat Stevens were the only two people that other than rap that could talk to me. Not even David Bowie. I like David and that, but John Lennon.
What do you mean, like on the phone?
No, I mean like that could, you know, you got music you dance to, then you got music that you like get sad to, music. He was like, he made songs like Working Class Hero when he spoke. Do you know he's a rich musician? And he made a song talking about how we work and how he spoke for us, you know. And like, he's a legend, he is. And they got John Lennon in the video. Died 1980. Poor Ringo.
He's so old.
Yeah, now they are, but they're legends. That's them back in the day. That's that must be Paul. He's the other one.
I recognise that place.
Where?
Go back. I recognise that place.
It looks like anything. The hell? What? That don't make no sense.
Well,
That could be anywhere.
My trip in year 6, I saw the brick wall.
Yeah, that could. Now you'll know. Nah, that. But yeah, let's keep watching. Look what they did. I don't want to be wrong because back in the day they all looked alike, but I think that's John Lennon, the one with the glasses, the one my favourite. Obviously that's Paul, that's Ringo, that's them when they were old, and that's when they were. And I think that's George Harrison, the other one that's passed away.
That's the one.
So
with
they
the glasses.
they got the two. No, I don't think so. I think that's the one. I think the one on the right is the one that needs glasses.
Why is he
The
smiling
thing
like
is,
that?
I can look. Let me show you what they look like when back in the day they looked alike. It's hard to tell which one's which.
Why is he smiling like that?
It's because you remember they have to take one clip out of a thing, so he could be smiling at something else, like someone might have said something to him and he might be smiling back, but they have to get it and put it in this video. So they can't do the best. I don't think he would be
He's
smart.
saying bye-bye.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's a legend. Look what they look like back in the day. Let me show you what they look like. Tell me, so which one's the one with glasses? Yeah? So, when he looked like that, they all look like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They all look the same.
Yeah, they all look the same. That's what I mean. You can't tell the difference. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell the bleep. But so I think that's John. These are just from 2 different video times. So I think that's John, and I think they all look the same. So when he looked like that, he looked like that. They all look the same. Now they all look different, but that 2 of them are older. Fantastic. John's fantastic. He uses 2 hands to it. I love that. I actually love that they could just get the happy bit of John. I think they just want the happy John. Like, John was always happy, you know. He was the man. They were from my dad. My dad was born in 57, so... Look at John. Look at Paul, man. They're legends. I could play cello. Yeah. Oh, can you? I play the big ones. I play the big ones.
Yeah, I used to play it in my violin in my old school. Look.
On that event, I don't know.
They disappeared.
Was it the crowd at that
They're
event
magic.
that did that? Yeah, it's so clever.
They're magic.
This whole, but look, this music video is so clever. My brother Martin was a big Beatles fan, and when I was a kid, his screensaver on his computer when he logged on was them sitting that hole when they're there. It's fantastic. But yeah, hit the sub button, show some love.
Salute.
Any reaction, send it through. Leave a like if you like this, and if it gets to 10 likes and no one leaves a comment because people don't like leaving comments, I'll find another Beatles one for Bailey. So hit the sub button, yeah, and show some love, man. We're gone.
Salute.
Beatles.